your initial thoughts, I guess, on your 3 losses today?
Yeah, I just talked briefly about the guys, and you never like to lose anybody off your team, and it is what it is, but it's part of the deal, and every team's going through the same thing right now, where players that they had, and they obviously fit into their scheme somehow, are now part of Ottawa, and that's that. So it's, you know, it was inevitable that this day was coming, and it is what it is. I guess you put yourself in Marcel's shoes, and you look at the protected list, and you look at what's left over, and you try to, you know, regardless of contract status, I guess they decide to take the, you know, what they fit into the roster, I would say.
Did you anticipate that would be a possibility, even though they had declared they were?
Yeah, of course. I mean, anybody that you don't protect, you had to be prepared for the scenarios that, and we did that, and made sure, you know, we went over the scenarios. If of all the guys, of every name that we left unprotected, what happens if this name gets called, and are we okay with that, or what's the plan, and go from there. So yeah, we went over at length all the scenarios of the guys that were left unprotected if their names get called, including free agents.
Does it look to you like there's one starting quarterback position left in this league right now, and it's here? Would you be willing to agree with that statement? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Max Hall would disagree with that. I mean, you know, I think Max Hall, everybody ended the year with a starting quarterback on the roster, and I would imagine if you ask Max Hall, then he's the starting quarterback here. And I think every team is going to explore all opportunities to improve every position, and that includes the quarterback position. So if a quarterback that's a free agent is deemed better than the incumbent, then I would imagine the teams are going to go after those regardless of what people think if he's a starter or not. You know, to be honest, we're trying to get this coaching staff put in place and all get together and make sure everybody's on the same page is the top priority right now, and try to get as much input.
When do you hope to have that done?
Again, work in progress. We're trying. You know, I know Mike's that's all he's been working on, and meeting with guys, talking with guys, and piecing it all together and trying to put it all together. You know, and we'd like to get it cleared up as quick as possible for the reasons we're talking about, so that, you know, we can all get on the same page in regards to what an offense or defensive coordinator is looking for positionally, and what do they think about the current guys, and what do they think about free agency. And it's not just a matter of the scouts and management throwing players at the coaching staff. The coaching staff needs to have you know, what's their philosophy on offense and defense, and what kind of players do they see fitting into that philosophy, and that's our job to get them what they need.